Do a lot for your best friends. Going out to dinner, becoming roommates, or setting up some blind dates. It takes a lot of trust and companionship. So going into business sounds like a sure idea, right? But maybe not.
And as Gulf Shore business editor David Dorsey tells us, you're going to want to be really careful who you choose to have as a business partner.
Perils in partnership. That's the headline in one of our March issue cover stories in Gulf Shore Business. In it, you'll learn that 70% of all business partnerships end in failure. We don't want that to happen to you, so we sought some advice from area legal experts.
At the Oasis restaurant in Fort Myers, co-owners Bonnie Grunberg and Tammy Shockey have known each other for decades. That type of trust leads to success.
Generally, people don't get into business with complete strangers, right? That's just not practical. They don't, hey, I'll grab you off the street and let's start a business together. That's kind of the way it works. There's some level of familiarity, whether it's business competition, friendship, from other sources.
That's Frank Aloya, who practices business law in Fort Myers at Aloya and Rowland Attorneys at Law. He and partner Ty Rowland practice what they preach.
I can give you my personal example. Ty Rowland and I have been business partners now for over 20 years. Ty and I were friends and lawyers at different locations before we became business partners in this law firm. And, we spent several years getting to know each other as friends and getting to know each other as lawyers.
Besides trust, there are some other things you can do. We also talked to Ray Placid, a contract attorney, and Brian Zinn, a contract and bankruptcy attorney. They and Aloya agree, of course, on hiring a lawyer first. Start a company.
The corporate entity documents can serve as a business partnership guidepost as well.
And get everything in writing.
The legal answer to that question is, of course. Okay, everything in writing is the smarter way to go, because what it does is it takes out the gray area, right?
You can read more about the dangers of entering a business partnership and how to avoid them in the March issue of Gulf Shore Business Magazine. I'm David Dorsey with Gulf Shore Business.
Thanks, and for more business news, you can text GB to 239-498-8500 for a free magazine subscription.